We've got the head coach of the Towson Tigers here now with us, Rob Ambrose. Great seeing you, my friend.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome back here. Not too far down the road, obviously. And you guys are getting ready for 2015. And we talked, it's about, you got to get those summer vacations in early, because as it gets nearer and nearer, you're just like, all right, I'm in football mode at this point, right?
I think when I was growing up, when you hit August, as a little kid, you start to get antsy. And I'm a little bit older. It means a little bit more. I think we get to July 1, I start fidgeting. Everybody's looking at fireworks. I'm looking at third down.
Right. You're trying to get to your board, your chart. Like, what are we going to be doing here? You want to be prepared. You got to get that stuff done in advance. I was just, I think about, your career now as the coach of the Tigers. It's the 7th season coming up, and you look at the tremendous success you had, what you did with a program that had nothing going on for it, and because of your, dedication and desire at this place, it being your alma mater, I just feel like, wow. And you've probably run through every gamut of emotion, from the highs, the lows, it's just, but you're probably better served because you know how to handle it all now, right? Does that make sense, or do you agree with that?
It's a lot in a short period of time. It really is. I used to say when I took the job that we had to do 15 years worth of work in 5.
Right.
And the players really did that. The players and the coaches really, really did that. But I also said that we needed the team was bigger than the coaches. It's bigger than the players. It's bigger than the guys in the locker room. It's the students at the school, the administrators, the community, and that we've got a percentage that's really bought into that. Right. But as we talk about who we are as an institution football-wise, we're around a bunch of great institutions that have been playing football at the Division I level for 100 years.
Right.
We've been doing it for like 20-ish and not really full funded. So we're still the new kids on the block with a lot to learn.
Right. Do you get to a point sometimes where you do look back a little bit and go, you know what? Proud and major success here, and the fact that you have been able to change culture a little bit, and now people, they know who Towson is, they know what to expect from the Tigers. You can recruit that way, and you've developed an attitude, where before maybe there wasn't so much of that, but that was a big part of it. Not just coming in here and winning ball games, but feeling like this is who we are.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's
expectations.
Yeah.
I say this in the recruiting process and talking with parents, that the number one fault of student athletes, or anybody for that matter, is underestimating their potential and only working to their degree of what they think they could be, and not listening to others who can help them along the way. And that we've set a bar very high that seems to be a little more contagious on campus in everything we do, that we expect to be really, really good at what we do, and we're going to work to earn it.
Dive into it a little bit. You got Darius Victor come back, awesome. You had the departure before of Terrence West, who of course is doing great now. What about offensively, where you guys are in that regard? What do you think?
I tell you, I got to give Derek a ton of credit, because we played with an offensive line that was held together with rubber bands and toothpicks and sticks, and he still found a way to get the stats that he did. And now all those guys that we played, because there was no continuity because everybody got hurt, all these guys have experience. All these guys know what it takes to be successful. And we've probably had the best off-season workout program put together by not the coaches, but by the players since 2011. So up front on the offensive line, we will have consistency, continuity, and experience, along with a little more strength.
Sure.
So if you go back on the tape, I probably wasn't smiling as much last summer.
No.
I am now.
Okay, good. And then defensively, wow, Ty Smith, Ryan Dallaire, they're in the NFL. Again, that must be just so exciting for you to see, their development and what you help them to be able to do. You lose those great guys. Defensively, how does that shape up?
Everybody asks, how are you going to replace them? Individually, I don't think we can. Right. These are 2 NFL players. Mm-hmm. There's nobody that's going to walk in and go, oh yeah, I got that. But we are going to replace them as the group, as the unit. And I do have guys, a whole bunch of guys now with experience and playing together. And I'm getting guys back that were injured that couldn't play before. So we went from an inexperienced, beat-up group to an experienced, older group on defense as a whole. And some of our younger recruits are kind of hungry. They didn't like where we ended up last year. Okay. And it shows in practice. So we should be pretty good defensively, and that'll make my dad smile.
All right, awesome. East Carolina coming up, first game September 5th, right? You ready for that one?
No, it's middle of July. No, not yet.
But you will be.
But we will be. I heard it's a great place to go play, and that's a great program. They've done a good job.
Yeah.
Looking forward for that challenge to start the year.
That's awesome. Coach, good to see you as always. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you very much,
for what you've been able to do. All right, Rob Ambrose, head coach of the Towson Tigers. His 7th season coming up should be a good one for them. And